on saying it's disconnecting. Tell me if it's still on. I think it's because I'm passing under the trees. And when you go under trees, you get a bad connection. Okay. Guess what happened to me yesterday? I think the devil is trying to get me. It's like, or you know how somebody's wishing bad on you? That's what it feels like. It feels like somebody's wishing bad on me. Somebody's trying to get me. It feels like whenever you're doing so good, the devil sees that, and that's whenever he's like, he wants to come for you. He definitely wants to come for you. There was the police, have somebody pulled over, just trying to get gas. Crazy. It's like, the police are like, oh, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. People need money. Let's pull them over and try to put them in jail. Let's pull them over and try to give them a ticket. Let's worry about traffic violations, even though there's legit criminals out there doing some crazy shit. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Maybe they're getting a bigger bonus the more people they fucking pull over, because it's right before Christmas and they're like, oh, we need money, so if y'all pull over more people, you'll get a bigger bonus because our county needs more money for Christmas time, so we can give y'all bonuses and we can pay y'all for y'all's Christmas bonus. I don't know, some bullshit, but I literally was leaving like a non-profit last night, like at 7 o'clock. I was leaving a non-profit and I didn't turn on my lights. I had to turn them off from automatic, or they were on or something, and I turned them off because my battery use was really bad, and I was like, well, maybe I'm forgetting my light on or something, so I turned them off, but I forgot to turn them back on when I pulled out of that non-profit. And when I pulled out, the fucking cops gets right behind me, and as soon as he got behind me, I was like, at first I wasn't even panicking. I was like, oh, I'm good, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not speeding, I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I was like, okay, I pulled over with nothing plus Milky Way, huh? I was like, I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm not speeding, I don't have any tickets, paid all my tickets, I'm not wanted, I don't got drugs in the car no more, like I don't do those things no more, I'm good. So when he pulled me over, I was like, what was I pulled over for? He was like, oh, your lights, I didn't see your lights on. I felt like saying, like, you couldn't just tell me to turn on my lights, you know? Anyways, he's like, oh, you have your driver's license. I give him all my information. I even give him my social. I was like, you need my social? Here you go. Like, just giving out willingly information. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go look your name up. And he comes back, he's like, why you didn't tell me you had warrants? Did you know you had warrants? I was like, no. Why would I have warrants? Like, I haven't done anything wrong in years, you know? And I just got my driver's license like 3 years ago. And they check if you have warrants when you go get your driver's license and your registration. So he's like, you have warrants, and he could see my past, my background, you know. And he's like, it's probably for drugs. I was like, no, it's not, because I would have already went to jail. Plus, when I was on probation, they would have told me I completed probation. They don't let you complete it if you have warrants. You get reinstated, whatever. And he's like, you have drugs in the vehicle? I was like, no, I haven't been on drugs for almost 3.5, 4 years now. So no. And he's like, are you sure? And I started crying. I was like, this is fucking crazy. I started crying. I was like, this is crazy because y'all are trying to get me for some bullshit. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what warrants you're talking about. I don't have any, and I'm not wanted for drugs or anything. Like, I've completely changed my life, and you're trying to get me on some bullshit. Wait up, I gotta buy my fiance cigarettes.
Yeah. 469.
Okay, well, I'm not even done yet. You're not even. How do you know if it makes sense if I haven't even told you yet when I went to jail what they said it was for? Yeah, I was crying all night and all morning, but I'm doing a little bit better now. It's it's better now that time is going by.
Thank you.
Can I get 2 boxes of Marlboro Red shorts?
Please.
Yeah.
You can get them on.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good night. So he's like, don't cry, don't cry, don't worry. I didn't say I'm taking you to jail. I'm not taking you to jail. And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh, he's taking me to jail. Because if you weren't taking me to jail, he said, wait, my fiance said something. He said, that's really strange. I said, be careful on your short right there. And it showed up, but it disappeared. Anyway, be careful. On what short? I don't know. He's been saying, I mean, you're live. Oh, I don't see it on there. I don't see it. The cop was like, I didn't say I was taking you to jail. Calm down. Don't cry. I was like, I'm crying and I'm tripping out. I'm freaking out because if I knew I was doing something bad, I'm like, okay, damn, y'all caught me. I'm going to jail. You know, like, I've never cried going to jail because I'm like, you know, I already know. I'm prepared. Like, when I was using drugs and I was selling drugs and whatever, I was prepared to go to jail. I knew you eventually go to jail. You know, you're doing bad things, you're going to go to jail. I had bond money. You know, I had bail money. So I was prepared and I never cried. And I just needed to call someone, hey, get my bail money, or hey, I'm going to pay you, just bail me out. Like, I was always prepared. But this time I was not prepared because, one, I didn't think I was going to ever go to jail in recovery. Like, I didn't think I would ever go to jail not on drugs. And now that my life is completely different, and never, like, I didn't think that this would happen, and I didn't think I would ever have to feel like cuffs on my hands again, or 2 police officers manhandling me, and they're breathing like, I never thought I would have to feel that again. So I was free. Like, when he told me, oh, I'm not taking you to jail and this and that and this and that, calm down, and what do you think it's for? They're out of this. He told me the county. I was like, I haven't been in that county in forever, and I haven't got in trouble in that county, you know. And what is it called? He's like, well, maybe they're for drugs. Your warrants are for drugs. I'm like, how are they for drugs? I would have been in jail if they were for drugs, and I haven't done drugs in so long. So if I had warrants, I would have known about them, because I got my driver's license 3 years ago. They check for warrants when you get your driver's license. They check for warrants when you get your vehicle registered. They check for warrants when you're on probation and you're completing probation. They make sure that you're not wanted or any of that, because if you're still wanted or something, they'll violate your probation and you won't complete probation. They won't give you a completion form, of probation. So I told him all of this. I was like, why wouldn't they tell me this a long time ago that I have warrants? I was pulled over once, and the cop, he was like, okay, you're free to go. When I showed him my insurance and everything, I forgot what it was for. I think my light was out or something. And why would that cop let me go if I had warrants, But this asshole, of course, he's like, no, I don't know what they're for. But when I get to the county, they tell me what it's for. But before all that, I was like, please don't take my car. I can't afford to for my car to be towed and to go pay to get my car back. I need my car for work. Like, I can't lose my job. So when they tell me, they're like, step out of the vehicle, put your hands behind your back, I start freaking out even more. And then they grab me. 2 cops grabbed me, because the second cop came, like, for backup. Once I seen that second cop, I was like, I'm definitely going to jail, because they don't ever call for a second cop unless you're going to jail. I even told him that. I was like, you were stalling. That's why you kept telling me. Okay. I don't think I can see y'all's comments anymore, but because maybe I don't have data, or maybe there's not good internet connection. I don't fucking know. I hate when I can't see comments no more. The last one I seen was, hey, what the fuck, you alright? I wonder why he keeps saying that you can't see his comments. I don't know. I don't even know how to check why that is. Anyways, I tell them to call my fiance. Please call my fiance. I have my baby at home. Can you call him and tell him that I'm going to jail and to come get my car, please? Like, at least let them know that I'm going to. So they're like, yeah, we'll call him and we'll park your car for you. But they're like, can we search your vehicle? I was like, no. 1, you keep telling me my warrants are for drugs. They're not for drugs. 2, you keep telling me that I probably have drugs and a gun in the car. You know my criminal past, and I don't trust cops at all, especially, racist cops. I don't trust them. You can find anything, like, be like, oh, this looks suspicious, I'm gonna charge you on that, and then I have to sit in county waiting for someone to do a lab test to make sure that whatever they found isn't actually what they found. And I don't want to sit there and have to fight some bullshit or them put something in my vehicle because one, they know I have a criminal past involving drugs, and they'd be able to be like, oh, okay, we found this in your car, and it would be hard to prove that they put that there because of my criminal past. That means so. So I was like, no, you're not searching. When I told him no, he was pissed. Like, he was appalled. He was like, no. And I told him specifically why. I'm like, I'm not doing this with you. I haven't done anything wrong. Whatever warrants you're talking about, I didn't even know about. And two, you keep trying to make accusations. You can find out what the warrants are for. All he has to do is ask his dispatch to look it up. And he kept on saying, oh, I don't know. So when they finally take me to county, when I get there, they tell me, oh, it's traffic violations. Almost 5-year-old traffic violations that turned into warrants. One for no license. I've had my license for 3 years now. And they were both on the same day, given on the same day. That was for no license and speeding. Almost 5 years old. 2 warrants that turned into misdemeanors because I didn't pay them. They said they would go away as soon as I paid them. Excuse me. I could not stop crying. I was like hyperventilating because I was so confused. I was so confused why I was never told any of this. And why all these years later it's barely coming up. And right before Christmas, like, I was leaving a literal nonprofit because they were giving my baby a toy for Christmas. So one, because I'm broke and now I have to pay to get out of jail $700. And luckily for me, they accepted credit cards, because if they wouldn't have, I probably would have sat in jail for a very long time. And then I would have been crying for real, for real. Never in my wildest dreams did I think like I would go to jail in recovery. I don't even remember where I parked. Well, one thing I can thank the police for is not towing my car. I was like, y'all don't have a reason to tow my car because I have my driver's license, I have my insurance. I didn't do anything illegal, no traffic violation, nothing. He pulled me over for a dumbass reason. And I don't remember where I fucking parked my car. So I was very thankful he didn't tow my car because I told him, I was like, I can't pay to take my car out from fucking town. I think somebody's wishing bad on me. Somebody's definitely wishing bad on me. Like, 100%. I don't remember where I fucking parked my car. I don't even remember. I don't even remember coming in. Like, my head is just a fog right now. Fucking fog. Stress the fuck out. I'm gonna rewind my fucking live so I can look where I came in at. Because I literally don't remember. I don't even see it anywhere. And I don't owe any money on it. So it wasn't repossessed. It's paid off. The car is paid off. Thank God. Thank God. Bro, I legit don't know where I parked. I don't remember. My car was stolen, you guys. I mean, that would make for a good headline. My car was stolen. That's the one more. Dumbass. It couldn't get any worse than what it's already been. Like, everything that has been happening couldn't be any worse. Here, look at the car. Why do I park so far away from the fucking store? That's why I couldn't see it. But I parked so damn far away, like, the entrance all the way down there, and my car's all the way over here. Fucking idiot. I'm over it. I have to go into work tomorrow on my day off because now $700 went to fucking 2 almost 5-year-old tickets. If we had a third shift, I would probably volunteer to do that too. Cause now we need fucking money. Even more. We already needed it before. Now we need it even more. I probably would have been like, hey, I'll work fucking 16-hour shifts. Fucking crazy. Like, why would you pull somebody over for their headlight? Just tell them, hey, turn on your headlight. That's all you got. You can even honk at them and say, hey, turn on your headlight. Like, why pull somebody over for the fucking dumbest fucking reason ever? It wasn't even that dark outside either. You could have said, like decent cops do. Like, I've been in a vehicle even where I've seen the cops tell somebody, hey, turn on your light. Especially if you just seen them pull out of somewhere. Pull out of a store. Like, you could have fucking did that. But no. You think you're doing such an amazing job. You're saving lives. You're saving lives, police officer. You're fucking saving the world. Pulling someone over for their fucking headlights. You're doing God's work. Not. Like, fucking not. What are you? I hope you went home at night and was like, his wife probably asked him, "Hey, how was work today?" "Oh, I took a mother home," because he asked me about my recovery and everything and how long I've been in recovery, and did I get my chips? Did I collect my chips whenever I passed a certain amount of years in each month and whatever? I was like, "Yeah, I got my chips, and yeah, I did NA for a long time, and all the things, and he's like, "Oh, that's good." He was stalling the whole time, waiting for another officer to get there, and I knew he was stalling. I knew that's what he was doing, why he was fucking making small talk, because he kept saying, "I'm not taking you to jail." I'm like, if I wasn't going to jail, you would have said, "Okay, bye," and let me go, but you're not letting me go. You just keep on talking. You keep on talking, and you're not letting me just leave. So I knew he was just stalling. He was playing that fucking nice guy. And then whenever he handcuffs me, he's breathing really hard, being aggressive with me. I even told him, I was like, "Dude, calm down. I'm not doing anything. I'm one woman. You've already searched and see that I have nothing on me. So calm down. Why are you breathing so hard?" He's like, "I'm not." I'm like, "You are though. You're breathing hard. You're breathing very aggressively. And you're manhandling me like I'm doing something. I'm sorry I didn't let you search my car, but I don't trust cops. I don't trust them. You can do whatever. You can say whatever. You can put whatever in my vehicle." I've watched so many things on the news saying a cop was being investigated because so many people, he slipped so many drugs in people's vehicles and shit, and now he's being investigated because all those people didn't really have drugs in their vehicle. That cop put evidence he took from other people into those people's cars. Like, I don't trust cops, and nobody should really trust every cop. There's some good cops, but there's a lot of fucking horrible cops out there that they abuse their power. And that's in any job. There's always somebody that abuses their power. Like, there's always somebody that is doing some shady shit, and you can't trust them. You know who you can trust. You know who you can trust. I hate that I can't see any more comments. I don't know why. I feel like ending this and going back on. Maybe I'll get comments again, but I can't see any comments. And then my fiance is saying it disappears. I don't see any comments. It's just been a really bad week. It's been a really bad month. And I don't know. It's like I'm being put to the test. Like, are you gonna break down and give up, or are you gonna keep doing the right thing even during all of these things that keep fucking popping up? And then when I get paid, I got paid today, and so I send my fiance, I send him $1,000 because he paid for my to get me out. And so I send him $1,000 my check, which is pretty much my full check, and I sent him $1,000, $700 for my tickets, what he paid to get me out, and then the rest was for whatever bill he needed to pay, and then somebody steals his fucking debit card, is compromised, and somebody's making $400 and something he's being charged over and over again, back to back, in a total of $400 and something from his fucking debit card. I'm like, shit just piling up. It's just piling up. There's no relief. They're just piling up. Like, oh, it's like, you're down, things are bad. Oh wait, how about this? Let's add this to it. Let's add this to your plate. You're struggling financially. You just had to pay $700 on old ass tickets because they want to take you to jail for fucking traffic tickets. Oh yeah, by the way, your debit card information is compromised and you're gonna be charged almost $500. And no, you can't get that back. We gotta investigate it first. And then you'll get it back. Who knows when, but then you'll get it back. And you can't use that debit card anymore either because it was compromised. Like damn. Just a little break, please. You know, can I just have a little break? So now I told my boss, you know, I'm gonna go to work on my day off. Can I go to work on my day off because I need the money? Like, the holidays are like really down the corner, right down the corner. I still need to buy 2 of my boys Christmas presents. And it's just, you can only laugh. Like after crying all, like I woke up with the biggest migraine, the largest migraine, the fucking hugest migraine, because I was crying all night, all last night inside the jail. I couldn't stop crying because I could not believe what was going on. I couldn't believe I was in jail. Like it was like a bad, I even told the cop, I was like, is this a bad joke? Like this is a really bad joke. Like, why? Whoever told you this was funny, this is not funny. This is a really bad joke, you guys. Stop, please. Like, fuck. Give me a fucking break. Like, throw me a fucking bone. Please, 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 please. You know that Kevin Hart sound thingy? Oh. That Kevin Hart sound thingy, like, help me, help me, help me. Add that to this fucking line. Help me, help me. Please, help me, please. I wish I could see y'all's freaking comments. Oh, you know what I could probably do? I could probably see if I could see them on my in-dash right now. Throw me a fucking bone, please. Please. This is the most embarrassing thing ever. I called my boss because I felt so bad that I wasn't gonna be there. Because I never miss any days. I'm never late. None of that. So whenever I got to the county jail, I was like, can I get 2 numbers out, please, from my phone before y'all take it? I got my fiance's number and I got my boss's number. Those were the 2 numbers I took out. And you get 2 phone calls when you got there. I called my fiance. He was driving, so he couldn't really talk. I talked to him, but he couldn't write down the information I was trying to give him. So I talked to him, and then after I talked to him, I called my boss so I could tell my boss that I was not going to make it to work at 1:30 in the morning. So they knew and they could be prepared for me not to be there, you know? And he didn't answer me, but the phone, whenever somebody picks up, it starts talking, saying, you received a call from this and that person. And when it does that, it'll leave that voicemail. When they answer the voicemail, when they hear it, they'll hear that this person is calling you from county jail, you know, like from this county. Like, so they'll know that at least that, hey, I'm in jail and I'm probably not gonna make it to work, you know, like just those things, you know, normal things that people don't fucking go through. He said, what are you doing? What? I'm trying to see if I can see comments on my freaking thing. I'm coming in. It won't show me on there either. What the heck? I'm just over everything right now. Over everything. I don't know why it won't let you, Ken. Fucking bunnies. Bunnies be scaring me at work when I'm on a route. When my baby seen me, whenever my fiance picked me up from jail, he was like, "Mommy, mommy, out, out." He wanted out of his car seat. My heart was so full when I seen him again. Hi, baby. Hi. Not outside. It's cold outside. You want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Well, put your sockies back on. Why did you take your sockies off, baby? Huh? Mommy will put your shoes back on it and we'll go for a walk. But we gotta put your jacket on. You gotta put your jacket back on. Hi, baby. You got your shoes too? Okay. What did your daddy say?
It's too cold for him.
You think it's too cold? Daddy said no, my baby. My baby, Daddy said no. Daddy said no. Go throw in the trash. Go. All gone.
Where's our shoes? Where's mommy? Mommy, my